resist. Give me freedom. You got freedom. Okay, move back to Zach.
Allow me to show you something.
That's what this spell one happens next. Oh, dude. Song's called Gladiator. Yep. Okay. I got stacked up. I'll do that maybe just for sure. I got stacked up. And I'll give you freedom here, okay? You're flying stack here. Yes, stack. Dude, tap this go. Tap this go. It's 40. I cannot release that, right? Yeah, I got two. Good. You're flying stack, okay? Yeah. Lighting space. Blank sound, just what I said, okay? Biggest day ever. You're flying stack? Yep. Giving you freedom now, okay? Pausing base. Back to stack. Stop the video. Finding my main spell. Blocking stack, okay? Fine.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Executives here, coming at you with some Retro WoW Arena commentary. Now I'm going to be commentating this first clip. I did a lot of really cool stuff in this first clip, and I had really good coordination with my partner Kortazz. It's the same pocket healer that I had on Light's Hope back when I was playing on Eli. Really good friend of mine. And so yeah, I'm just going to provide some commentary on this first clip. I really like it. So first off, you can see in the chat I've already killed like 3 people. I've already killed a lot of people. Also, if my voice sounds bad, sorry. Also sorry for my absence recently. I have been sick all week. So yeah, let's get into this first clip. So right off the bat, I dodged his Nova around that. I think that was just luck. And now I'm going to intercept that poly. He's going to blink, and I know that, so I'm going to try and nade. That nade was on top of him, but dude, look at how much MS I have. 484 MS according to this cast bar add-on. That's crazy. It generally doubles it, so I most likely have somewhere around 200 latency. I get a nice whirlwind. I cleaved the rogue and the mage there. Now this guy, blast waves. I still got sack up, or I think that was a sapper charge. But I'm still slowed. I've got Cone of Cold slow. I've got Frost Armor slow from this mage, and I'm going to do a fat I Mortal Striked and cleaved at the same time, so he didn't even see half. Now his entire health bar is gone. Now I'm just going to dump the rest of my rage into that execute. My healer is in full kidney now. This is 100% ball. We got a tier 3 rogue here. I just killed a tier 3 mage. We've got a D1 mage on my pally, so he's gonna bubble. Now I'm gonna go onto the rogue pre-Zerg Rage because I know he's going to try and switch targets when I get on him, especially since my pally's bubbled. He's going to try and switch targets and try and gouge me immediately, which is exactly what he does in about 3, 2, 1, the most predictable gouge of my life. I still had 2 seconds on Zerg Rage. Now I'm thinking I'm going to swap to the mage or try and kill this rogue some more. He keeps dodging, and that's why I'm staying in battle stance. I'm going to get his sweeping strikes up here, try and cleave both this hunter and this rogue. Now if you notice, I Zerg Rage every single one of these rogues gouge. Now this guy's just spamming polys on me, and luckily Kortazz is good enough. He sees that, he's spamming dispels on me, and then now this mage is actually pretty good. Now the mage is switching polys on to the pally. Now he's already got sack up, 15 seconds left on sack, and he's going to start spamming polys, but I'm most likely going to get a rage of some damage. Now Frost Nova does 116 damage. That's enough to break that poly. So he cleanses and escape artist at the exact same time. I'm gonna intercept. He's gonna blink. Have no nade cooldown. I've got nothing. So he hodges him. I'm gonna get in there, try and do a lot of damage, and that's a rocket helm. Now I'm gonna come in hamstring into a mortal strike with a heroic strike, and then I try to execute bandage, but for whatever reason the execute just like doesn't do any damage. Now there's another poly onto him. I still have sack. I'm in a full kidney. I bought me, so it breaks that kidney. Now I'm gonna go and switch this mage. This tier 3 mage is always my kill target. This guy was doing crazy damage. Before this clip, he killed my pally a few times, so now I'm always focused on him. There's a mage and a druid in this arena, and they're actually pretty good. So now I'm going to click off this bop. I got away from that rogue. I got out of that kidney shot, and then right as soon as I click off that bop, he instantly cleanses that Nova. That was awesome, and this is going to allow me to execute. Now I'm going to swap. I Zerg Rage again. He gouges. And then I'm just doing a lot of damage. Deep Wounds is on him. I just need Rage to kill him. I whirlwind into Grenade, but it misses again because of latency. And then now it's just a hunter and a mage left. Hamstring, big damage on this mage. That's why I love Axe Spec so much. I think I missed the pummel. I got dispelled there, and then I'm just going to kill the hunter. Fantastic clip. Now I'm going to go after this druid, but I decide I've got all these debuffs on me. I'm pretty low on health. Might as well just line. Now this mage is about to come back, and we've got a druid. Mage, druid, these guys were actually pretty good. Luckily, I got off this charge. Oh my gosh, this charge was so lucky. I'm still in combat right here. And about 3, just dropped combat right as soon as he's about to cold a cone. So I was able to charge that, get a hamstring. Oh, I didn't even hamstring. I just mortal striked. I want to do as much damage as I could to this guy. So now this is probably the best clip out of all of this. So this mage, after he blinks the charge, he most likely thought it was intercept, so he's going to blink that charge, and then right as soon as he does this, I'm going to switch to Berserker stance and intercept. Now intercept is on cooldown, so that's not available to me, and I didn't realize that until after I got Frost Nova'd. So I get Nova'd, and right as soon as he Novas me and my pally. He's spamming dispels on me, but he's also pretty low, so I know that he doesn't have freedom and he doesn't want to get polyed, so he's going to leave this sack onto me. He also just blinked, so what my pally's going to do is he's going to hodge him, which is a global, and in that same global he hodges him, I'm also going to escape artist. So he hodges mage right here, and that same global I'm already casting escape artist. I walk up, blood rage, I'm going to do a fat damage, mortal strike, heroic strike, but I didn't have enough rage. Now I'm just looking to kill him. That's why I love Axe Spec. A lot of crit, a lot of rage, which is nice. Now I'm going to try and kill this druid. This druid is very geared as well as very tanky. It's very hard to kill a druid unless I got some Sunder stacks or like Badge of the Swarm Guard. Alright, now we're on this second clip. There's just a few things I wanted to show here on the second clip. I started it midway through the match. Now I'm going to get onto this mage. He's going to blink away from me. And then I got a Mortal Strike off there. I instantly intercept, but it like bugged and didn't use the cooldown. And then I forgot I had Trinket on, so this is the most delayed Trinket of my life. He Tidal Charms me, that's why I instantly blinked to him in that intercept. So I'm going to Trinket with like 0.1 seconds left on the stun. I'm going to Blood Rage, and then my pally just saw that he blinked, so he's going to run up and hodge him. and this allows me to heroic strike, mortal strike. I've gotten an rage proc because I got crit earlier, pretty sure from this mage, so I'm just going to do insane damage in this Hodge. I'm going to kill him in the Hodge. That was heroic strike, and then mortal strike just came off cooldown, so big damage here. Now I'm going to switch to this mage. Got a whirlwind off there, and luckily I get enough rage to intercept this rogue. He's coming out of the stun, so I'm going to Zerk rage, and he gouges, and I pre-Zerk rage that. Now I'm going to do a bunch of damage onto him. He's got Fairy Fire, he can't vanish, he's got deep wounds, just tons of damage coming out from Axe Spec here. You can see my pally just tossed me freedom, and I'm about to go ham on these two mages. Now I'm peeling back. Right as soon as I peel back, I want to get a charge off. There's no really gap closers I can do. I don't really have enough rage to kill both of them at this moment, so I really need a charge to get up a sweeping strikes or get up a piercing howl. This tier 3 mage is casting poly on my healer, and so he lines it, and I'm also going to line the frostbolt cast from this D1 mage, which allows me to get off the charge. Then I'm going to get up a piercing howl. Nice, I already had freedom for that Nova, and he's just spam dispelling me at this point, which is nice, which allows me to do a bunch of damage onto this tier 3 mage. Now, freedom's about to fall off in 2 seconds, and I'm just getting frostbolt spammed by this other mage. This other mage luckily gave me another enrage proc, so I'm going to do tons of damage to this guy right here. Now, I'm still slowed, but I know for a fact that I'm in range of this poly. I know that this poly's coming, and I tell him, like, hey, I don't want you to necessarily sack me, even though he does. But as you can see, my pally, he auto attacks the mage. The mage has got no ice barrier up, no mana shield up, so it delays this class, his cast, just enough for me to walk up and pummel, and I get a nice 112 pummel crit there, which is pretty cool. Now he's kicked on arcane, he can't blink. Now I'm just going to execute after this global from pummel's done. Now I've got a hunter and a mage left, very easy to deal with. They're pretty undergeared. I'm going to taunt this dude's pet, but he parries my mocking blow, which sucks. And then I'm just going to kill both of them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. One last thing I wanted to show out before. One last thing I wanted to show is that my pally here, he LOS'd. Okay, so it's a little hard to see up in this top left-hand corner. So my pally's here, and there's that D1 mage who's been frostbolting me as well as trying to poly him. And so he's going to run up, and my healer's going to fake him a little bit by going this way, but really trying to go around the pillar. So he fakes him there, fakes the Nova, which is nice, and then now my pally's going to go around the other side, and then he fakes and misses the Cone of Cold. So he misses both the Nova and the Cone of Cold. Really good positioning here. He didn't really need to cast, so he didn't need to stay in place. Yeah, and then I'm going to try and grenade and shoot bow out of this ice block. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not one of my typical videos. I'm giving commentary on something that isn't really vanilla-like. Yes, I know there's not arenas in vanilla. Yes, I'm aware that I'm very geared compared to these guys. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I killed a lot of people. If one of you guys can give me a comment in the comment section below about how many people I killed in these clips. And yeah, pre-Zerk rage that gouge right before the end of that clip. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions on any of these videos, just let me know. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.